You know, many of us have an idea for something, but the problem comes in when we don't know what to do next, or we don't know who to go to get the right help, or maybe we end up doing the right thing, but it's at the wrong time. It's just filled with so many problems out there. How do we make that idea turn into a reality? Well, I want you to meet somebody today who's not only an expert in the field, but also a dear, dear friend. And he has been helping building businesses for over 26 years, probably even longer than that, we're going to find out. But he is really put together a great process, a great way to take what you have and to turn it into a reality. My pleasure to welcome my good friend Jim Wilkinson to the show. Jim, welcome. Good to have you here.
Hi, Bob. Thank you. It's great to be here.
Isn't that the problem that we're talking about, is that there's so many services out there that's saying we can help you as an inventor, we can help you with your idea. Tell us about what really separates you and Veritek, your company, from everything else out there.
Well, Bob, what we do is we do more than focus on the product. We focus on the person, what they want to do, where they want to go with it. We mentor them. A lot of times we even help them raise capital so that they can afford to move their project forward.
Now, as I mentioned at the open, you've been doing this a long time. I said 26 years, but is it longer than that?
Well, it is. I started Veritek 26 years ago. Okay. But have been doing this over 30 years.
Wow. How'd you get started in all doing this? What was the driving force?
I was born that way. So.
Is that right?
I can't really tell you when I got started with it. Right. I know that I've been doing it a very long time, and I just don't remember how long ago it was. I started working with a company in Michigan doing automotive products as a consultant to them. Okay. And it just developed from there into what we have now today.
You know, when it comes to inventors and people with ideas, one thing pops up right away, and that's safety. That's protection. Okay, how do I know if I submit my idea to you? Let me just ask you, how do I know that's a safe thing to do?
Well, that's an excellent question, and I get that all the time from people I talk to. We've developed a process that starts from the very beginning, from the very first contact, with emphasizing how to protect their idea as they move through the process, especially today now with the new patent laws that have come out. It's even more important than that. And the other factor is time frame. I've been doing this a long time, but I'm an inventor as well. And I've got way too many of my own ideas. I can't keep up with my own, much less other people's.
Right. So you know, another thing that pops up in inventors' minds at the beginning is, okay, I've got the idea. How long is it going to take? And I know it's a tough question to answer because everybody's situation is very unique and very different, but can you kind of give us a ballpark understanding of how long that process takes?
No.
Okay. Go with that, Jim.
Everyone is different. I have, the short answer is no. But everyone is different. And this product here is a product, it's a women's security product I'm doing for a lady right now. You've met Jackie. Right. And we had a static model in just a couple of days. And in a few weeks, we have this integrated with a telephone app working and ready to go. Right. This product here, while it looks very small and demure, is a product that I developed over a year and a half. Right. A year and a half of working with it. Wow. And this is a switch that goes in your overhead of your car that turns your map lamps on and off.
And that's something we don't think about, but when that light doesn't come on, then we think about it, right?
You think about it then.
So let's go back to the question I was asking, and I understand there's no way to answer how long, because everybody is totally different with it. But I think it's more important for the inventor to focus on the right process. As opposed to how long is it going to take. I mean, you can have it done very quickly, but it could be wrong. Obviously we want to do it right? So concentrate not on the length of the process, but on having it done correctly, and that's what Jim is all about. By the way, go to the website, the address that you see on the screen, and Jim has a special offer for each and every one of you. If you register on his website, he is going to give you free, did I say free? Free, the Inventor's Kit. Imagine, free. All you have to do is go to the website, you see the address on the screen, go there and register, and you're going to get the Inventor's Kit absolutely free. So doing it right, and that's what you and Veritek's all about, is doing it the right way, correct?
That's right. Doing it the right way, doing the right thing, as you said earlier, at the right time. Very, very critical.
Right. Let's talk about some of the products that you've been able to deal with, because since you have been doing this for a long time, have I seen products out there? Do I use products that you have been involved in the process?
Well, I don't know that you use this product, but you know of it, which is this product here that you can put a hot curling iron in so you don't curl your hair very much. But
right.
But I helped Andrea with developing this.
So the problem with this is that if you finish with a curling iron and it's hot and you put it on the counter, it can create a bigger problem. This will solve that.
Well, you can put the hot curling iron in this and you can put it in your suitcase and off you go.
Okay, got you. You got something else?
I do. You have hair curlers.
Oh, yeah.
And so, if you travel with your wife and she's got this big bag of all these curlers, a lot of space.
Sure.
Well, instead, you can just put them in this roll.
Well, they kind of nest.
And they nest together instead of having, you just have this little roll.
Oh, that's great.
So I developed this for Judy.
Oh, that's great. Now, I see you have your phone there. Are you expecting a call?
Well, actually, no. We're launching with the very popular these days is 3D printing. People have ideas. So this is just a little toy.
Oh, wait. Oh,
it's my phone
let's make
case.
sure they see this. I love this.
Case.
Look at that.
It's just a little toy to be able to play with your phone.
That's great. And you mentioned that 3D printing.
Yes.
You just incorporated that in the company, right?
Well, yeah, it's a subset of what's called rapid prototyping. It's a way of building prototypes for people at a relatively low cost compared to other prototyping methods, and sometimes the only way to actually make the part.
Okay, let's talk for a moment about the different phases, the process. Okay, you've identified 6 different phases. Take us quickly through that, if you would, Jim.
Yeah, this is a process that we developed working with a lot of our OEM clients and military clients over the years. Now we're bringing it out to the general public in this process. So it starts with an interview process. It's very much having a discussion like you and I are having right now.
Right.
Talking about their product and where they want to go with it, and sometimes maybe we're not even ready to help them. And then from there we go through a discovery phase where we define what their product's going to be. We very quickly make a conceptual computer model of their product. Right. And then we go into an engineering phase where we take that conceptual model and we put the details into it. Like with Jackie's product, where you can put the snap features and all that, so that we're ready to actually build this product.
Then you move into the prototype?
Then we move into the prototype phase and build actual working models of their idea. And at that point, they can use those to show, to test, and from there, sometimes it goes back and a little bit of re-engineering and a new prototype, and depending on the complexity of the product, you get into that little loop there between engineering and prototype for a little bit. And
then we're launching.
And then we get into the launch phase.
Which is exciting.
Which we want to get to as quickly as we can.
That's right.
That's where the money's going to start coming from.
And then manufacturing.
And then manufacture. And we manufacture in Denver.
Right.
And we are launching right now our own manufacturing using disabled American veterans to do the work.
Super. That's great. But you know what? I mean, if you have an idea out there and you're wondering, what do I do next? How do I make it a reality? How do I get it closer? You got to do the right thing at the right time. And Jim has put it together. He has built the process, okay? You don't have to invent a new process. You can take advantage of the process that works. But nothing's going to happen until you take action. So that's why we invite you to go to the website. You see the address on the screen. And by the way, again, if you go to the website and register, you're going to get absolutely free. Jim has arranged for you to get the free Inventor's Kit. So why not get started? Quit just thinking about that idea and take action. Because if you change nothing, nothing will change. So you got to take the action in order to make it become a reality. Jim, any final thoughts?
Just to reiterate, like you just said, doing the right thing at the right time is so critical, and I can't overemphasize that fact. So they see the book on the table here,
right? The Practical Inventor, right there, right in front,
and that walks you through those steps of doing the right thing at the right time,
right?
Which is also available on the website as well.
Terrific.
And we've talked a little bit about the 3D printing, and just to talk about, we're expanding how we can serve other people with more 3D printing services and processes.
Terrific. Jim Wilkinson from Veritek, thank you so much, my friend,
Bob,
for being here. Go to the website right now, take that step, and find out more.